The Mystara project is proud to present Part 9 of the Creatures of Mystara series. In this video we shall look at the simians, apes, baboons and monkeys. White apes were introduced in the 1981 Basic Rulebook, on page 30. White apes are descended from dark-furred apes who lost their color due to living in caves for an extended period of time. They are nocturnal herbivores. If encountered in their lair, they will threaten the intruders, only attacking if the intruders do not leave. They are sometimes kept as pets by Neanderthals. White apes' agility and fur gives them some defense at an armor class of 4. They have a hardy 4-hit dice and move at the same rate as an unencumbered human. In melee, they attack with both claws for 1 to 4 damage each. They can also throw a stone up to 50 feet for 1 to 6 damage. They are normally encountered in groups of 2 to 8, or 1 to 6 while wandering in caves. Their saving throws are not particularly good and they have no treasure. They have average morale of 7. They have the usual animal intelligence of 2, and neutral alignment. 3 white apes were fed by guards in the palace of the Silver Princess in the Principality of Haven. However, they are now aggressive at not being fed. 2 white apes have made a nobleman's burial chamber on the 4th tier of the Kinedikian pyramid their lair. 3 members of the Darnbruville family were polymorphed into white apes by the jester of Chateau Solaire, Putty Sange, for ridiculing him the most. They were located in the ballroom while the chateau existed. White apes are found on White Island in the kingdom of Earendi. They are actually shape-shifted druids of the White Knight Order. They are found in mountain caves in the kingdom of Dengar, far from any dwarven settlements. There is a captured white ape that is used in gladiatorial battles in the Colosseum of Thyatis City. White apes inhabit the eastern jungle of the island of Tekinoraria in the Sea of Dread, east of Cape Hatteras. 3 lair in the cellar of a tower in an abandoned Karakara village. A family of 5 males, 4 females, and 8 young inhabit chambers under the volcano Kiata. When defending their young, the female's morale increases to 11. They forage for food in the jungle above at night. A pair of Ragadesi spiders prey on them and have killed at least 3 apes. They are also found in Vendar. In the Hollow World, white apes are found in Arctic and mountainous regions. They are able to forage in the polar darklands, but avoid the eternal sunlit areas. They are found in the Aztlan Mountains of the Azcan Empire. They are found in the caverns of the World Spine Mountains, in the kingdom of the Kogalas. 3 captured white apes are in the Academy of the Arcane Dungeon for studying, in Khorasan, in the Mylenian Empire. Around 4000 BC, the crashed FSS Beagle starship had at least 8 white ape specimens in an Envio pod. There is rumored to be at least 1 giant ape on the Isle of Dread. Gargantuan white apes inhabit the dark jungle of the southern Orcs Head Peninsula, possibly from the work of the mad wizard Gargantua. They are sometimes referred to as the White Beast. Snow apes were introduced on page 31 of Module M1, Blizzard Pass, in 1983. Snow apes differ from white apes in many aspects. They have less hit dice at 3+1, they move at 3/4 the pace, they use clubs or sharpened bones to attack with one hand, while they attempt to hug with the other. The club does 1 to 6 damage, while the hug does continuous damage of 2 to 12 per round. They are not commonly encountered wandering caves. Groups of 2 to 20 will be encountered in their lair or foraging outside at night. They are smarter than animals with an intelligence of 4, allowing them to use simple tools and weapons, create ambushes, and communicate. They communicate mainly through sign language and leaving stacked rocks or snowballs as messages. They have chaotic alignment and are known to behave cruelly toward their foes. Their morale is 11 if they are unable to flee. They are commonly found in high snowy mountain forests and snowy wastes, and are usually reclusive. They are hard to see in snow, surprising 2/3 of the time. They can cope without shelter for all but the worst snowstorms. They are omnivorous, eating insects and red meat. They will not prey on very large beings or large numbers of creatures. They have treasure type K, which will consist of 1 to 6000 SP in 3 out of 10 lairs and 1 to 2000 EP in 1 in 10 lairs. Snow apes serve the frost giants of the Ultan Tepe Mountains of Karamikos. They are also found in the Glantrian Alps and Colossus Mountains of the Highlands region. They inhabit the eastern Mackress Mountains. Very rarely, they can be found in Black Spire's caves. 2 have been caged by the master of the Blizzard Pass caverns. A snow ape captured in the Ultan Tepe Mountains was bought by the Thyacian exotic fur retailer, Heraclusis metaxion. It has been imprisoned under the Colosseum to be used in gladiatorial matches. Snow apes can be encountered in the Hellenic territories, Vendar, Norvold, including the Alphen Peninsula, and Kiadhar. In the Hollow World, they are mainly found in Arctic and mountainous regions, such as the World Spine Mountains of the Kogulla Kingdom and the Beastmen Wastes. Baboons are common in the Piedmont and the southern coastal plain regions of the Emirate of Nicostenia, where they occasionally raid croplands. In the Hollow World, they are found in the Kingdom of Nithia, and in the tropical rainforests of the island of Shajapur. Rock baboons were introduced in the 1981 Basic Rulebook on page 41. Rock baboons are larger than normal baboons, qualifying as man-sized. They have armor class 6, the same as apes. But they only have 2 hit dice. They move at the same rate as an unencumbered human. Similar to snow apes, they will use bones or branches as clubs for 1 to 6 damage, rather than their claws, but they can also bite in the same round for 1 to 3 damage. In caverns, they sometimes wander around in groups of 2 to 12. Outdoors, or in their lairs, they are encountered in packs of 5 to 30 that are led by a dominant male. They have above average morale of 8. Unusually, individuals have treasure type U, consisting of a 10% chance of having the 3 most common types of coins, a 5% chance of gems and jewels, and a 2% chance of special or magical items. Jewelry might be worn and the rest might be carried around in sacks. They are considered smarter than baboons, yet they only have 2 intelligence. They are of neutral alignment. They are commonly found in mountain, hill, and open terrain. They are omnivores, but prefer meat. They prefer to eat small herd animals, and are not inclined to eat humans. They are ferocious and have vicious tempers. They will not go out of their way to attack travelers, but will try to scare intruders from their hunting grounds. They use simple screams to communicate warnings and basic needs. Lady Halia Antonic had a caged rock baboon in her lab in the Verge for studying, but it broke loose in the chaos of the Mirror Fiend attack on Ratamaran's tower, and is occupying the dry goods storage room. Rock baboons in packs of 6 hunt for food on the 3rd and 4th tiers of the pyramid in the lost city of Kinidikia. They also wander around in groups of 1 to 4 in the ruined monastery, on the hill opposite Guido's fort, in Karamikos. They inhabit the hills of Vestland, hunting in packs of 8. They are found in the Broken Lands. There is a stuffed one in the museum in the chambers under the volcano Kiata, on the island of Teki Nuraria. 15 rock baboons lair in caverns in the southwest of the Isle of Dread. They also roam the southern Isle of Dread and islands south of the Isle of Dread, in packs of 2 to 8. In the Great Waste region, they inhabit the Sind Desert. They are found in the caverns of Gracalia under the Plain of Fire. A pack of 15 roams the intermittent Silt River Valley in the Burning Waste region of the southern Great Waste. They are also found in the Black Mountains. They can be encountered roaming the hill country of Thanagir Island. In the Hollow World, they are found in the Brutemen territories. Stats for monkeys were introduced in GAS 12, the Golden Khan of Ethengar, on page 41 of the DM's booklet. Their armor class of 7 reflects their good dexterity. 1 hit dice is generous considering their size. They move at the same rate as an unencumbered human. Their bite attack does 1 to 3 damage. Their saving throws are poor and they have below average morale of 6. Monkeys have the usual animal intelligence of 2 and are neutrally aligned. They have the ability to climb almost anything. They are found in the highland forests on the Minrathad Isles. Some Ethengarian shamans have monkey spirit guides. They inhabit the jungle called the Forest of Death in the lands of the Children of the Tiger. There is also a tiger clan settlement occupied by the human monkey tribe. They can be found in the Nakakande rainforest on the Serpent Peninsula. Some people of Yav keep them as pets. Monkeys can also be found in the dark jungle of the southern Orcs Head Peninsula. In the Hollow World, they can be found in the Azcan Empire jungles, where the Day of the Monkey occurs in their imperial calendar every 3 weeks in the wet season. Small monkeys are occasionally encountered inside the gnomish mobile mechanical stronghold of Earthshaker. Giant marmoset monkeys were introduced in the orange cover version of B3, Palace of the Silver Princess on page 28. They have a moderate armor class of 5, a respectable 3-hit dice, and are 50% faster than a human. They are fierce and cunning fighters. If fighting on the ground, they can use 4 attacks, comprising 2 claws for 1 to 6 damage each, a bite for 1 to 8 damage, and their spiked tail for 1 to 4 points. Rather than fighting on the ground, they prefer to hang from branches with their tails and use their other 3 attacks. Their most preferred option is to throw large stones from the safety of a clifftop onto their enemies below. They usually roam jungles freely and unopposed in groups of 2 to 8. Family groups are large with more males than females. Females will have at least 1 young. Young marmosets can be trained as guards and/or halfling mounts. They have basic saving throws and an above-average morale of 8. They have treasure type J, so 1 in 4 family groups will have 1000 to 4000 CP, and 1 in 10 will have 1000 to 3000 SP. They are neutrally aligned. There are 2 giant marmosets in a cell in the alternate ruined Palace of the Silver Princess, located where the Adri Vumor Plateau exists northwest of Glantry. With the exception of the giant or gargantuan white apes, all these simian creatures are presented for basic level adventuring parties. However, most first-level parties would struggle against an average number appearing of all these creatures, except if they had a sleep spell. Simians have been used in published material as pets, guards, captives for experimentation, gladiatorial slaves, taxidermied or wandering monsters. An adventure hook could be their capture at the request of a sponsor. As a twist, the PCs learn that their sponsor requires the creatures for malevolent purposes. Alternatively, the PCs could have one as a pet and have to rescue it after it is captured. Monkeys could provide comic relief and nuisance value, as they steal items and then flee. They could be working for a tabby or a thieves' guild. A halfling PC could find out about giant marmosets and seek a young one out in a distant jungle, to raise as a mount. There could be a Planet of the Apes type shift in an isolated tropical area that leads to more intelligent apes, capable of eclipsing human advancement. The PCs must decide to oppose this shift or let it evolve. In a twist, the double monkey-headed immortal Demogorgon is looking to corrupt simians to entropy against the efforts of the trickster immortals, Karotiku, and perhaps Krisha. This concludes our look at the simians of Mystara, comprising normal, giant and gargantuan white apes, snow apes, normal and rock baboons, monkeys, and giant marmoset monkeys.